Hello, this is Michael Tracy, and this video is about the not-so-deep fakes that pop up in Mallory and Irvine content. In 2010, the movie The Wildest Dream was released that featured Conrad Anker and Leo Holding donning 1920s clothing while climbing Mount Everest in their 2007 expedition. One item from the movie that has caused some confusion is a scene which purports to show Conrad Anker finding the body of George Mallory. I'm just going to use a still from the video to avoid any content restrictions. The problem with this scene is that it is not George Mallory's body, and that is not the location on the mountain where he was found. It's a fake.
That back there is not real!
And while that might be a bit of an overreaction, the problem of not-so-deep fakes has long existed for the Mallory and Irvine story. But first, in terms of this fake body, it is not a digital upscaling nor a digital creation, such as a deep fake. It is a real, fake, dead body. The Wildest Dream credits 3 model makers in the UK who worked in special effects. Likely, they created the model, and the sequence was just green screened onto a fake location on Everest. The key giveaways are that Conrad Anker was wearing a red Mountain Hardwear downsuit in 1999, and he is wearing a yellow suit from North Face, his new sponsor, in this recreation. In addition, the pattern of the hobnails on the boots does not match with George Mallory's actual boot. But this is not the only not-so-deep fake that has been employed in the Mallory and Irvine story. In 2020, Discovery made a video of one of the 2019 searches where they include a graphic placing the oxygen bottle at the top of the first step and include a photo of an oxygen bottle. Of course, the oxygen bottle was not found anywhere near the top of the first step, nor is the exact location where it was found known, with Dave Hahn, Joachim Hemlud, and even Tom Pollard stating that the oxygen bottle was moved by the search team prior to later being found in a different location, neither location being close to the top of the first step. And while that is indeed a photo of an oxygen bottle, it is a 1922 oxygen bottle found near Advanced Base Camp, as this photo from detectives on Everest shows. The image was cropped and then flipped and then inserted into this graphic to support the theory that Mallory and Irvine climbed the ridge route. But if you need to use fake photographs to support your theory, it is a good indication that your theory is wrong. And this brings us into the post-truth world. While insisting for the last 20 years that no information was being withheld, with the book deals in the works, it appears various photos and videos are coming out of the woodwork. But what, if anything, from these are real? Even in the case of the oxygen bottle, the photo is real, but the location and context are fake. For videos, what will be edited out? And if people have the time and money to make an entirely fake, dead George Mallory, with the cost of faking content drastically being reduced in recent years, how does anyone know what is real? More problematic is that some content creators' channels sound more and more like the press office for the Chinese Communist Party than anything relating to Mallory and Irvine. And even if Irvine was found in 2019, with Western teams finally being permitted to return, what would such a find tell us? Would they release photos of the summit rocks? Would the Chinese allow them to take the summit rocks out of the country? Or would they get more social credit points by simply dumping his pockets and saying nothing was found? And while there is a belief that people would not do such a thing, that is contradicted by numerous historical examples, which I will cover in an upcoming video about the ever-growing memory hole around Mallory and Irvine.